Right, so here we are going to do a series of low shutter speed or different shutter speed shots just to illustrate the idea of using shutter speed in photography. And to do these series, Samir will be helping me. Hi, Samir.
Hi.
Well, the first shot that we are going to do, I call it 2-in-1. The idea is as follows. We are going to put a very low shutter speed on the camera, something between 2 seconds to 4 seconds. Preferable to do it 4 seconds, but since we are shooting in the outdoors, we're not able to do 4-second shutter speed because the light is really strong, so we are going to do it 2 seconds. The idea is as follows. For half the amount of time, say if we are doing 2 seconds, so 1 second, Samir will be standing in one position, and the other half, the other 1 second, Samir will move to the second position. To the camera will be recording the reflection of light from Samir from the first position, and when he moves and stands in the other position, the camera will be recording also the other position. So to the camera, it will see Samir from 2 positions as if 2 persons were standing in one picture. So the effect is very nice and very artistic. To have it in a better way, we should use 4 seconds, as I said in the introduction, but I'm not able to do 4 seconds. When we do 4 seconds, we will gain something. The intermediate move between the first position and the second position will not create any trail of light, because on 4 seconds, the move will be very fast and the camera will not be able to record any trails. So this is the idea, 2-in-1, half of the time standing in one place and half of the time standing in the other place. Let's try to take some shots and see the results. So here we are going to do a trail shot. The idea of trail is very simple. We are going to have a slow shutter speed, something between 2 to 4 seconds. Since I'm still in the outdoors, I'll be using the 2 seconds shutter speed. We will ask the model to walk, then stand. The part that the model is walking will appear as trails, and the part where the model will stand will appear a fixed shot. From this, we can have a sense of motion and we can understand how the model was moving. So the trails will lead us to this assumption. So it's a very simple shot. We have to repeat it just a couple of times so that the model can get used to it. Low shutter speed, 2 seconds. Model is moving 1 or 2 steps. Then he freezes, and that's it. Let's try to take the shot and see the results. So here's a panning shot. I'll be using low shutter speed. Samir will be driving on his bicycle and he will be going downwards. I'll be using a shutter of 1/15, so it's relatively slow shutter speed. I'll have enough time to move my hand in the same speed of Samir's driving on his bicycle speed. So this will create a very nice effect. The background will be blurred and it will show a sense of motion in the direction where Samir will be driving his bike. So the whole idea is using low shutter speed, which is 1/15. Let's try to take this shot and see what we can get at the end. Okay, now we're going to do a very nice effect which is called painting with light. The idea of painting with light is to do a very slow shutter, something between 4 seconds, 8 seconds, any slow shutter speed. And now, since it's a little bit dark, we can put the shutter speed that's suitable for us. I will start by using a 4 seconds shutter speed, and we will use my iPhone to do some light. I will be using the light from the iPhone, the flashlight, and Samir will be playing with the iPhone all over, and going around left and right and so on. So he will be drawing light in space, and all these light will be recorded in the camera, and we will have very nice shots at the end. Let's start and try to see what we can get. So now we are going to do a stroboscopic flash effect. The idea is to use the external flash of the camera, the speed light, and to put the multi, the option multi on the flash, where I'm going to select one flash every 1 second. And I'm going to shoot on a 4-second shutter speed. This means I will have 4 consecutive flashes, 1 each second. Since it's now dark and it is at night, the flash will not light all the environment, it will only light my subject, which is Samir. So in this case, for every flash that hits Samir, Samir will appear clear 100%. When the flash goes off, he has 1 second to change his position and the shape that he did. Then the second flash will come and it will hit him again, and he will appear in the same shot, another person, a new shape, a new position. So 4 flashes, 4 pictures of Samir separate from each other with no trail. Why there will be no trail in the picture? This is because we are using a short period of time flash, a fast flash, stroboscopic flash, not continuous light as we did before during the day. So the flash will hit in part of the second, then total darkness. In the total darkness, Samir will change his position, the camera will not see him. This is why there will be no trail. Let's try to take some shots and see the results.